So the COD Blackout beta is out, and it's pretty promising so far. I'm enjoying the arcadey nature of the gameplay, mixed with the cartoony realistic art style. Given that Treyarch continues to support the game, I can see Blackout easily dethroning PUBG and disrupting the Battle Royale genre, which should be pretty easy given the state of PUBG at the moment and the lack of games in the genre. Let's jump right in. Up front, it's easy to tell that Treyarch has put a lot of effort into this game. It's fairly polished so far, and it should only get better from here. The art style is nice to look at, and in comparison to PUBG, the look of the game just feels better, and it's a lot less of, we put tons of noise on every texture in the game to make it look even more darker and realistic. The graphics are pretty good, and I'm sure once the game has a bit more optimization, it will be even better. I'm running mid-low graphics because I'm a frame rate junkie, because I have a 144Hz monitor. Treyarch capped the beta at 90 FPS for testing issues and will be allowing for uncapped once the actual game comes out. At my settings, I usually hit 90 FPS with jumps down to 60 FPS if I'm scoped into an area with high density models, like Asylum. But if I'm looking down at the models and textures of the grass inches away, yeah, it's gonna look bad, but overall the game looks great. The lighting is good even on low settings like mine. It's like if you cranked up the saturation on PUBG and gave it a much needed facelift. The core gameplay feels pretty good so far. I've never had much experience with any COD games before, so I'm not sure if the gunplay lines up with the past entries at all, but I'm sure it does. Vaulting through windows and over fences actually works really well in this game, in comparison to PUBG where vaulting is a joke. Looting things is quick and easy, and it seems like they took a couple pages from Fortnite's book when it comes to inventory management. You only have 5 slots, and then you have 10 if you get a backpack, and switching between items is super easy. Special items can be found to enhance the gameplay even more, like being stealthier, or moving quicker when you're crouched, or hearing footsteps from further away. These are all pretty tactical, and they're fairly balanced too, they're not that overpowered. Being able to heal while moving is great, and I'm really enjoying the healing system where you can heal to max health no matter what item you're using, if it's bandages or medkit. The time to kill is pretty high, which I'm liking as well, because you have reaction time if someone starts shooting at you. In comparison with PUBG, if you start getting shot at, you're gonna die, more or less, versus in Blackout, you have enough time to turn around, take some shots back at the enemy, get cover, heal up, whatever you need to do. Encounters don't really feel that unfair unless the enemy has level 3 armor, in which case, best of luck. That's definitely something Treyarch needs to change, because level 3 armor is kind of overpowered. There's a decent amount of weapons, attachments, and vehicles in the game too, but not so much that you feel overwhelmed. The vehicles that do exist are balanced, and they feel really good to drive. With how small the map is though, a vehicle isn't a huge advantage. It can be useful for getting to the zone, but in most cases you can just run straight there. The attachment system is pretty straightforward too, with a couple of variations per scope, magazine, etc. None of the weapons feel unbalanced, and just about anything is meta, given that you're using it correctly. There are still plenty of improvements to make though. More unique areas should be added, and even though there are plenty of those already, a lot of areas feel kinda generic. PUBG has the same problem too, but in comparison, Blackout definitely has better unique areas. Towns feel the same no matter which one you're in, but locations like Nuketown Island and the Asylum are super cool, and I'd love to see more generic locations replaced with locations like those. There are some smaller bugs and glitches present too, but nothing super serious. If anything, optimization is key here, and with more of it, the game could easily kill PUBG. You'll notice throughout this video that I keep bashing on PUBG, and that's cause it kinda sucks. The game itself, Blackout, will definitely dethrone PUBG. Fortnite is a whole other beast, and it kinda exists by itself where it's at now. This is a direct competitor with PUBG, and it will easily beat it. While this game is $60 compared to $30, don't forget that it also comes with the regular multiplayer mode, which has been well received, and plenty of zombies, maps, and modes with that too, so you're definitely gonna have plenty to do. Or, you could spend $10 on a mediocre map in PUBG. Your choice. Anyways, I can definitely see myself picking this game up at launch. Everything about it seems promising, and Treyarch has been really interactive with the community on Reddit and everywhere else. If anything, I highly suggest picking it up when it comes out and giving it a go. See you guys next time.